guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again. Okay, today we're talking about Balmain. Okay, so I'm sure most of you know Olivier Rousteing has celebrated like 10 years at the brand. That's crazy. That's just amazing. So I wanted to show you some of my favorite bits and pieces that you can get from Balmain at the moment. Everything is linked below. It goes back to their website. You can tell me what you think. This is like a curated Balmain edit of my favorite items from there. I just wanted to say a few things I'm super impressed with when it pertains to Balmain. I didn't even know this until I started like collecting the pictures and the clips for this video. Well, the pictures, I don't have any clips, sorry. So the first thing is that Balmain actually shipped to the following countries in Africa. If you are in the African continent, you'll be shocked. Balmain shipped from Paris, honey, okay? They shipped to South Africa, they shipped to Egypt, Algeria, I believe they also shipped to Morocco, I might need to check that, Liberia, my best friend is from Liberia, and Cote d'Ivoire. My mind was blown. I'm okay, they don't ship to Tanzania, it's okay. I'm just amazed that they even care about the African continent. They clearly have an African business. I'm sure most of you know, Olivier was part of this documentary called Wonder Boy. It's on Netflix. I was like telling Edwin, like, oh my God, go find this documentary. But it's on his Netflix account because I don't have one, but we do have like cable as well. So I was like, oh my God, I need to watch this. And he's like, who's this guy? I'm like, don't worry about who he is. I need to watch this documentary. So basically, most of you probably heard of it. So it's like him trying to find his birth parents and kind of coming to terms with that. I'm sure most of you know. If you don't know, Olivier was adopted. And I haven't gotten to watch, I watched the trailer on Netflix on the TV, but I'm going to get some time this weekend to watch it. But I was watching a few like interviews that he has done that are on YouTube. He's speaking in French in those interviews. He's talking about his roots and why he felt compelled to do the documentary. And it was very, very emotive. I'm a very jaded, cynical person. I want to be very clear. It takes a lot to melt my ice cold heart, honey, okay? But let me tell you, like listening to his story, listening to his interviews, it was so emotive. There was one interview that he did, again, it was in French. I had to put on like the French subtitles so I could read what he's also saying, so I could understand it. But he was talking about, you know, the fact that he basically found out that his mom is Somalian. She was 14 when she had him, which is crazy. I think he was born in Bordeaux. And his father is Ethiopian. So the whole time he'd, grown up thinking that he was mixed race and had this like mixed race identity in France. And the whole time he's 100% African, and not barring that, those of you from East Africa, he's 100% East African. But obviously he's French, I know that, but I'm just saying in terms of descent. Yeah, it's just super wild. Like even for me, I was like, yo, that's crazy. So I'm gonna watch that documentary this weekend. Congrats to him. 10 years at Balmain is no joke. Balmain has been acquired by this Qatari investment fund that is run by the Qatari royal family. So they purchased Balmain in 2016 for 500 million euros. When Olivier arrived, Balmain was doing about 34 million euros, and in his tenure, the revenue has gone up to like 121 million euros. Like, salute to him, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It seems that when the investment fund acquired Balmain, they were just like, hey, let's just, keep going with Olivier. If it's not broke, don't fix it. And it seems like it's happy days. It seems like everyone's happy. It seems like he also has a lot of leeway to also do his own thing. I think I told you guys many videos ago that he was given this like sponsorship by Porsche. So he's like doing things with Porsche, not Porsche. No, I said that. With Porsche, which is pretty cool. I'm happy for him. It seems like a great situation. And I'm not comparing him to Karl Lagerfeld. I'm just saying it seems like he's in a Karl Lagerfeld kind of situation where he's going to be there for as long as he wants to be there. That's the impression that I get from all the articles that I've read. And it sounds like he also has some liberty to pursue his own projects and things that he's passionate about. So anyway, I'm happy for him. He's doing a great job. The story of him trying to find his birth parents, I mean, literally, if you're like me and your heart is ice cold, it will melt. So go check out some of the interviews. A lot of them are in French, but obviously he's bilingual. So I think there will be some clips that you might see of him talking about, his the documentary and his background, whatever, in English. And then really finally, like, he hasn't found her yet. And basically, like, I don't know. I was thinking about this because I was talking to a fashion friend. I was like, oh my gosh, like, do you think that she knows that he's like Olivier Rousteing? Like, do you think that she knows that? My friend was like, oh my gosh, like she has to know. Like, how would she not know that, you know, and how would she not be thinking about, you know, that child that she had when she was, you know, 14, 15. So he's 35, so she has to be about 49 at this point. So anyway, God bless him. I really hope that one day she reaches out, because he seems like he's done his bit, in my opinion. There's someone who's really close to me in my life who is adopted, and you know, it's a very emotional, emotive thing. So I think it was really brave of him to share his story and his journey. He really didn't have to, and it just makes me want to support his endeavors even more, because I think that was very brave. Okay, so I want to show you my favorite things at the moment at Balmain. Let's start off with this dress right here. This dress is great because it's long, okay, with a capital L. It's something that I could actually wear here because it's long. I feel weird about the buttons on the torso, but I do like it. I think it's really beautiful. I'm very curious to know about their sizing and whether they run small or not. I'm very curious about that. But yeah, I really, really like this. Next piece from Balmain that I love, and I feel like this is the quintessential Balmain look, is this dress right here. It's really beautiful. So that monogram is a reworked thing that he did, where he's incorporated the P and B, obviously standing for Pierre Balmain. If you look really closely on that print, it basically says Pierre, it basically says P and B, or like everywhere, basically, if you look really closely. It's very beautiful. I love this. I think it's really great. I'm wondering if you have a booty, okay, how much will this cover? Because I'm just super curious about that. I love how it looks like on the model. I love this. I think it's great. Pricing wise, I was quite shocked because I thought it was decently priced. I think in the UK it's like £1,550. So I really, really like that price. This is one of my favorite Balmain dresses, despite the fact it's so short. Okay, I love this. I love the pastels. I love everything about this. I think it's really cute. Now, in terms of their sizing, I was looking at the UK site and the US site. In the US, their dresses go up to a US size 8, and in the UK, their dresses go up to a UK 12. Their sweatshirts go up to a UK 14. So you can see that they use different sizing for different clothes, which is super interesting to me. I do think that other brands like Louis Vuitton and Fendi and Versace have like much more inclusive sizing than Balmain, but I do appreciate the fact that at least the sweatshirts, they are trying to add like more sizes for that, so that's good. I love this dress. I think this dress is everything. I think this is such a unique piece as well. The first time I saw it was actually on Farfetch, and then when I was like researching this video, there it was on the website again, another beautiful piece. I do think that Balmain, though, you need to be able to try it on probably in one of their stores. I think right now in this article I read, they said they have about 16 boutiques worldwide, so they don't have that many stores, and it seems that when the Qatari Royal Fund invested in Balmain, it seems like they really want to expand Balmain's brand in terms of stores, and I think that's a great idea as well. The next thing that I wanted to show you guys that I absolutely love from Balmain, and you'll be really surprised, is this bag. So one of the things when Olivier started working there was like, they didn't really have like an accessories business, and when the Qatari fund invested in Balmain, they really wanted to grow the accessories business. Honestly, like there was this piece in, I think it was in Women's Wear Daily, I think that's where I read it, where they were saying how Balmain being able to make like 120 million euros in a year just from ready to wear is like nothing short of amazing, because most of these brands, they really rely on their handbags. Okay, look at Hermes knows tricky for their clothes. Okay, so I think that with their bag line, it's like something that, you know, he's figuring out with his team, and they'll get there in the end. I do like this. I think this is really, really nice. And this one does look like those like Celine canvas pieces as well. I can see like some people have said that these Balmain bags do look like the Celine bags. I understand that, but I do think that the price point for these is quite nice. I mean, it's a good price point. So I think if they just continue trying new things and continue creating, they'll get there eventually. Another piece that I absolutely love from Balmain is this cuff right here. They don't really have a lot of fashion jewelry to choose from at the moment. Like I said, it seems that the accessories business is something that they're investing in, they really want to grow. But I love this because it's super subtle. If you didn't know about this new PB monogram, you would not even be able to see that it says PB for Pierre Balmain there. You wouldn't even really be able to tell. There's nowhere that it says Balmain Paris. It's a logo piece, but I think it's a super discreet logo piece. If you're someone who's into minimalism and you're curious about how to like integrate like very subtle logomania pieces, I think this is a beautiful example of what is available to you. And then one of my favorite pieces, which is the final piece I want to talk to you guys about, are these sunglasses. Okay, I was surprised by how much I really like these sunglasses. They are massive. Okay, they are statement sunglasses, and I kind of want statement sunglasses to be a thing again. I think they're just so awesome, and they really make you stand out when it's like a statement sunglass piece. I thought you guys would be interested in these ones. I'd love to know what you think about them. So yeah, this is my curated Balmain edit. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, and yeah, comment what you think. There are a few more things I want to talk to you guys about. One of the biggest critiques that Balmain receives is that some people feel like, who are the women who are wearing these dresses? Like, who are wearing these clothes? By the way, I've just focused on the dresses. They have, you know, tops and skirts and the famous Balmain blazers and Balmain jackets and all those things. So a lot of people feel like, who are the women wearing this? Well, obviously they're making 120 million euros a year. Someone is wearing these clothes, and there are people who are spending money and buying them. The dresses in particular are quite expensive depending on how intricate they look and the way that they are. I think that there is like room for Balmain's ready to wear, and I think it's nothing short of incredible what they've achieved with basically a ready to wear business. They have perfumes I think is owned by license. They don't have a beauty brand that I can think of. They did that like Balmain and H&M collab, which was very successful. But you know, they don't really have like a vibrant handbag and accessories line yet. They'll probably get there soon. This is just off ready to wear. They should be very proud of what they've achieved, honestly, because it's not like the ready to wear is priced like Versace's ready to wear, which by the way is very well priced in my opinion. So I think that there are people who like this. I mean, I think that there are a lot of people who need these like super glamorous looks for going out to parties, to events and things like that. I do appreciate that they're adding in more lengths for those dresses. I mean, those short skirts are fabulous, but they're probably just, I feel like even if I was to buy one of these dresses, which I think they're so gorgeous, I feel like if it's really short, it'd end up just being in my wardrobe and not being worn. Whereas the long ones, I feel like they're just much more easier for people to integrate because they're longer. Anyway, I'd love to know what you guys think of Balmain and what you think about them. But Balmain as well, particularly in December and January on Farfetch, tends to go on sale. So sometimes if you're quick, like particularly on Boxing Day, I remember last year seeing some really nice Balmain pieces on Boxing Day on Farfetch that were on sale. It's not a guarantee that it'll be any of these super gorgeous pieces, but it depends how good you are at looking out. Another thing that you can do if you want to save some money on Balmain is if you're a new customer at Farfetch, you can just sign up with a new email address. They'll give you a 10% discount code on everything, and then you can use that 10% discount code to get money off your order. So imagine you buy any of these dresses, like that £1,550 khaki dress, you'd get, you get £155 off your order, which I'm sorry, it's better than nothing. So it's just something to put out there in case you're curious or you're interested. I really hope that you have liked this video. I hope that you enjoyed me talking about other brands that are not Chanel, MS, and Louis Vuitton. I do like many brands out there. It's not just these brands that I'm always talking about. I really do like Balmain. I like a lot of their stuff. And I've talked about Balmain before. I've always said how I like their dresses. I just wish that some of them would be longer. But I just love what they do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow in my next video.